What up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing episode 11 of Dragon Ball Daima. Now, this episode, if I'm being honest, I kind of forgot quite a bit of what happened in this episode, so I will be trying to remember some, and it's going to be a little bit pieces here and there, but if I remember correctly, it started off with Navi, I'm pretty sure his name is, the other Namekian. He pulls up to the ship, he starts singing and dancing, and I forgot to mention that he pulled up at the end of last episode, but in this episode, he pulls up, they all get out, they're saying, okay, who are you? They're trying to talk to him and understand what's happening, but he's acting senile. And Vegeta's like, man, this guy's senile. And Piccolo's like, no, 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 that's an act. Quit playing. And he's like, oh, how did you know? And stuff like that. He's like, I'm pretty sure you're the guy who came to Earth, got the Dragon Balls activated, and then took Dende. And he's just like, wow, you're really perceptive. How did you know? And then he said something about his dad, which we've heard his dad's name. I forgot what his name was, but he said, you're the son of Katesh or whatever like that." He's like, "Yeah, I'm his child." He's like, "Yeah, all the Namekians left here and stuff." And then he was basically explaining, telling them what happened. And Goma and, Degasu were also watching, and they're like, "This piece of shit. He's literally snitching on us, but whatever." He was not even completely evil. He was just doing that because he wanted 1,000 years off his added onto his life. But what he basically was stating was that they took the Dragon Balls to take what's the name called, Dende and stuff, so they can have their wish, and then because they thought you guys would come there and try to conquer it. He also explained the fact that he created at first when he created the Dragon Balls, they were used, but they were overused, and evil people were getting their hands on it. So to prevent it, he created the Tamagamis, and as he created them to protect it, nobody was strong enough to get it and take it back. So he was doing it for a good reason, but it ended up turning bad. And then he created the Guardians for another good reason, to protect it from these people from stealing it. But then he also he explained what his plan is and what he was hoping for. And his plan was basically to wait for the other Namekians to come back to their home, because he still stays there, but everybody else left. So yeah, that's pretty much his plan. He's not trying to do anything evil. He just wanted to live longer. So I guess that's why he helped him out. And from what he explained, he does seem like he's kind of like a good guy, but he is a little bit selfish. And his only goal is to get his people back to his world. So I guess he's just lonely. He doesn't want to leave his home world. He wants to stay there. But they left. And some people I heard on YouTube saying that the reason they left, the Namekians left, was because they were enslaved or treated like slaves there. So they left to basically, be free. So that kind of, this might get a little racial, but that does lead a little more credence into Piccolo being black, because people are saying Piccolo's black, and I'm like, hell yeah, I mean, he's green. Most green characters in aliens in fiction are usually black. Like, look at Martian Manhunter. He's literally black. And it leads more credence to it, since they were treated like slaves and they wanted freedom, and they got their freedom and left. So so that pretty much means Navi is a house slave. No, no, I'm just joking around, but like it does lead credence to that, because a lot of black people feel a connection towards Piccolo, saying he's black. So this kind of leads more to, it's like, hey, that's also why a lot of black people feel connection towards the Saiyans, because they were treated like slaves and they wanted to fight for their freedom and fight against their oppression. They had like a racist master. So having the Namekians also fighting against slavery and getting obtain their freedom, it's kind of like the journey of, like, black people in America and stuff. So that could get a lot of people more connected to them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Navi is he's a house slave, because he stayed there. He's working with a massa. But yeah, just getting back to the normal stuff. Um, they're talking about that, and he's like, "Why don't you guys take me with you?" And they're like, "Hell no! You just helped out the other guys to take our people." They're like, "Why the fuck would we help you out? You stole one of our guys, and on top of it, you turned us into children." And he's like, "Well, I know Namekian. You have to speak Namekian if you want to, make the wish." Which I also forgot. I'm like, yeah, that's how Purunga works. What the fuck? But then I was like, wait, why would they need you? First of all, we can't trust your old smelly dusty ass. You're too big to get in there. And it's like, we have Piccolo. That motherfucker can speak little Namekian. And he's like, oh, actually, I can't speak Namekian. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, oh, I've been on Earth for so long, I forgot how to speak Namekian. I'm like, so you pretty much got whitewashed. But whatever. It doesn't make any sense anyway, because if you remember in the 24th Budokai Tenkaichi tournament, or no, 23rd, when he was fighting as Kami, right? they were fighting, and at one point they were both speaking in their language. It was just in the Japanese version, it was Japanese, in our version, it was English, but it had this weird like filter thing, and that filter was basically representing them speaking in Namekian, and they were speaking back and forth to each other fluently in Namekian. So that's complete fucking bullshit. He should know Namekian. Kami should also know Namekian since he's been infused in him, so he should have his memories. And then also the fact that Popo also knew Namekian. Popo literally said that, oh yeah, he taught me some Namekian. So clearly Kami fucking does know Namekian. That's bullshit. That's a plot hole. And also the fact that Bulma also learned some Namekian to control the ship to go to Namek. So that's just not true. Piccolo should know Namekian. There's no reason for him to not know Namekian. That's fucking dumb. That's just an excuse to get Nabi with them, but whatever. So he goes with them. He's like, I'm going to do that. So they leave. Then they show more of Anisu and her with Majin Ku, because he's kind of ass. So they go to meet the witch lady, and they're like, hey, this last one was trash. We need a new one. So this time we're gonna do the Cyberman seed again, which I'm like, why the fuck are you? Stop with the Cyberman bullshit. We don't need no fucking weak ass Cyberman. But this time they're gonna put it even deeper in there, which apparently makes it way stronger but harder to control. So they're gonna do it again, and then they do it and they create this bat version of him. It's just the other one looks like a shitty version of Kid Buu with Cyberman. The other one looks like a shitty version of Fat Buu with a Cyberman. So they did it, and he's Majin Du, which there was leaks showcasing the Majin forms, and the studio came out and said, no, that's fake. That's fake news. Fake news. They're being ignorant. They're ignorant. That's fake news. And we all believed it, apparently. They're like, no, that's not true. And then we saw Majin Ku, like, you motherfuckers, you're lying bullshit bitches. And then we saw Majin Du, I'm like, yep, they're lying. Because they had another one, it was like a blue version of him, and it was a fused version of these two, which that one actually kind of looked cool, but these two look like ass, and everyone was shitting on it. There's like, no, it's not. It's not. Those are fake. I mean, Super Cereal, they're fake. And now we see it as like, no, it's true. You fucking guys are liars. I get it. It's like with Marvel, with like, like the Spider-Man movie they had, the last one, I forgot what it was called. And they had like Tobey Maguire coming back and Andrew Garfield, and like, are you guys going to show up in the movies? Like, no, we're not. And they're lying, like, don't lie to us. We know you're coming back. So I guess kind of that, but still, like, the designs are fucking ass, man. You made one shit design and you made another shit design. Like, you guys are really trying your hardest to make this look like shit. But then he was like, acts like Boo. He's fat as fuck. He's like, I want chocolate. And the other was like, I can run to the store and get you some chocolate. I'm like, this bitch. But he's like, he's my brother. He doesn't even seem evil, I think what Goku said, he wanted Kid Buu to come back, but not an evil version. I don't think he meant Oob. I think he meant Majin Ku, even though he's nowhere near as powerful as him. But yeah, like, he's weak, but he's also kind of nice. So I kind of don't hate him for that, because his personality seems kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of charming, because he just wanted a brother and he was happy. And people are saying Majin Du, or some people are calling him Majin Poo or shit. Or Frigiduki. That was the funniest. But like Majin Du, they're saying that he might be a little bit more evil, but he went to go fight Tamagami 1. And he went to fight him. He was actually doing pretty good. I don't think they finished the fight, so we're going to see the rest of it in episode 12. But yeah, he was fighting him, and he was doing way better than the other one. The other one was doing shit. He was actually turning up. But he was doing a lot of stuff where he was dodging, and his tentacle thing was getting a little burned. I'm a little concerned on if these characters can regenerate like Boo, or manipulate their bodies like Boo. The first one didn't do any of those things. And then the second one, every time he's doing it, he's dodging by putting his head underneath, which is kind of like how Boo can morph his body, but Boo usually wouldn't dodge, because even if he got hit, he could just regenerate. So I'm assuming that he can't regenerate because he had to avoid it countlessly. And it's like, why would you avoid it if you can tank it and just regenerate from it, So I feel like that's a little, that's like a little confusing. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm just really stupid right now. But it's just like, what? Like, that's just weird. But yeah, they're going on their journey to get to Tamagami 2, which Tamagami 2 is an underwater fight. I'm not gonna lie, he looks cool. Not only does his design look cool, I like his weapon. He has a trident, and then they're fighting underwater. I'm just thinking, like, where the hell's Poseidon? Did he just jack his shit? Did he just like steal his fucking trident and just run off with it? He's like, the fuck, man. But I think that's gonna be a pretty cool fight. And Vegeta's like, I want to fight him. And then Goku's like, that's not fair. I should fight him. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I love you, Goku, but you're such an asshole. Sometimes you're like so selfish. Like, there's times, so it happens all the time where there's like a fight, and then Vegeta finally wants his turn. Goku's got like multiple turns. He's like, I want my share. And he's like, no, that's not fair, Vegeta. Let me fight. I'm like, dude, you already fought. You had fucking multiple fights. Get this guy one fucking fight. He's always getting bodied. And then the one time when he wants to fight, your bitch ass is like trying to take it from him. Fuck you, bro. Fuck off. Let Vegeta do it. You already beat Tamagami 3. Let him beat Tamagami 2. He's fucking trying to take all the glory. That shit kind of pissed me off, if I'm being honest. Like, he was acting like he had the right to complain. But it's not fair. I didn't get my turn. Bitch, you literally got your turn. What the fuck do you think that was? What do you fucking call that? So you want to beat all three of them and be like, Vegeta, now you can get your turn. Against fucking who? Majin, bitch? Come on. So that shit pissed me off. I'm like, Vegeta better get that fight, and he better beat his ass. But then they had like this whole stupid thing where the Kraken swallowing him. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with these Kraken shit. He should be able to obliterate this thing. They can fucking wipe out planets. Even in their kid form, he was able to beat Tamagami 3, who can apparently beat characters that are as strong as, Deborah, who is strong as Cell, who can destroy an entire fucking solar system, yet they're scared of a giant sea creature that has tentacles in the size of a fucking island. Bitch, you can blow up planets and fucking solar systems, but you can't blow up a fucking giant squid? That's fucking trash. So I don't know why they keep on doing that. Hopefully he just blasts out of it. I'm like, you can blow up the motherfucker easy, but he gets into the fight, so now we have two fights. We have the bad guys fighting the first one, and then the good guys fighting the second one, and they might try to go to the first world to see that, but then, they can't fight it. But I also want to see the Supreme Kai's world in this. I know they said the trees have been destroyed, but like, let us at least see the world. We want that. And I want to see more about these Majin Raimus, I think they were called, the Majin Raimus, because people keep on still saying that this is Red Card and Zeno, or they're more powerful than Zeno. Like I said, they said they were the most powerful beings or highest authority in the universe. They never said in all of reality. When they say universe, they mean that specific universe, Universe 7. So my thing is not like, I don't know why people keep on comparing him to Zeno, even though I guess he kind of looks like him. My thing is more to Beerus. It's like, because Beerus is the most powerful deity in the universe, and Zeno is the most powerful deity in existence. So that's different. And they said the universe for this one. So I'm saying, so I feel like he's not supposed to be compared to Zeno, more so to Beerus. So the question shouldn't be, is Zeno more powerful than him? It should be, is Beerus more powerful than him? What is happening? But I don't know also if there's multiple of him, like how there's other Supreme Kais. Is there multiples that are creating all these other universes simultaneously? Or is it just one? If it's one creating all these universes, then that's pretty powerful. If I'll be honest, if you have one deity creating the entire, like, all these universes and the entire supposed multiverse, that's pretty impressive. I just want to see him. I want to see what he's capable of, what he can do, how powerful he is. And I'm pretty sure Goku would also want to fight him. But hopefully towards the end of the series, we might see it. Maybe we might not. Who knows? Toriyama does shit like that. Because he would always do stuff like that where we wanted certain things. We're like, yeah, this is cool. We get to see more. And he's like, nah, I'm only giving you a bit. Are you going to give us some of it later on? Nope. Are you fucking kidding me? So you're going to literally dick tease us. Then you're not going to give us what we want at all. What the fuck, man? You can't be dropping cool ass shit like this. And then we're waiting saying, when are we going to get this? And then be like, you're never getting this. Fuck you guys. Like, that man, rest his soul, but he was a straight up troll. And he sometimes sometimes try his hardest to piss us off as fans. It's like he enjoyed pissing us off. Like, this guy he had a kind of bit of a dick streak. Like, he was a bit of a dick to us. Like, he would fuck with us all the time. So, I don't know. But, like, yeah, hopefully we do get to see them. Obviously, we're going to see, Majin Buu and Majin Buu fuse, what they're going to do. We're going to see these guys fuse. We're going to see them beat the Tamagamis. We're going to see King Goma and his plan, the third eye. We're going to see all that shit. So we know that's going to come. But I wonder if the Majin Ramen thing, we're going to see more about that, and then the other universes in this, and more lore. And also, when Dragon Ball Daima ends, what are they going to do afterwards? I have a feeling, I'm just theorizing. It might not be true. It might not happen. But I'm theorizing at the end of, this show, when it ends, the final thing is going to be kind of like a trailer or a preview to a Dragon Ball movie. Because there's some talks about a new Dragon Ball movie coming out. There was some fake leak that somebody did of It was like a fake one that they dropped out. It was supposed to be like, I think it was like, Null. No, not Null. What's his name? Thor the God, Gore the God Butcher. They were doing like a rip off of that, but who knows? So my assumption is the end of Dragon Ball Daima. They're gonna be a preview, and is gonna be showcasing something new from Dragon Ball, and the new thing is gonna be a new movie, and this new movie is gonna be this new movie dropping out, and that's gonna be the preview to it. Who knows? This maybe might be another movie for like Dragon Ball Super, or maybe the first Dragon Ball Daima movie. Maybe this might have the Romulus guys in it, and all these other events that are supposed to transpire afterwards. Who knows? But that's just my assumption. It might be nothing. It might just end. Episode 20 might just end and just like the show is done. I'm pretty sure there's only one season, so it might just end. The show's done, and we will have to wait for future stuff. Or what I think personally would be cooler and most likely to happen, the end of the thing, there's gonna be some more stuff, and everybody's gonna be like, wait, there's still some more of the episode left. What is this? And it's gonna be a short preview to the new films that like it's gonna be like coming in theaters to you soon. That shit would be fucking dope. That would be pretty cool. I don't want a movie. I want the show to come back, but or the Dragon Ball Super to come back. Uh, but if they drop out a movie trailer that way, that would be pretty dope. If I'm being honest. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for next time.